tough to swallow, right? Um,
Yeah.
I mean, but I think plenty of times throughout the season, there's calls that go against you or go for you, or they miss or they didn't. But obviously, in a situation like that, um, where it seemed like everybody in the world saw it, that's tough. It's tough. No, it didn't. It didn't. After that, listen, you're going to play ball, just like you would um, throughout the season when something like that might happen, or a call goes your way or it doesn't. You're on to the next play, right? You can't let it bother you. So it had no bearing on overtime, at least not for me. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Uh, Thought we had a chance to go down and get. Yeah. Listen, we love the Who Dat Nation. We love the city of New Orleans. We love being able to play for them, because that's what we do. We play for them. They provide such an unbelievable atmosphere here within the dome, and this dome symbolizes a lot more than just football. And there's a great connection there. So we love our fans. Man, they were awesome today. They've been awesome ever since I've been here. Best fans in professional sports. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, it has to drive you. It has to drive you. If you dive into this game some more, listen, there was plenty of, I felt like, opportunities for us offensively that we didn't take advantage of. I mean, listen, it was a hard-fought game on both sides. Credit to them. They're a great team. They're great staff. And so we knew this was going to be a battle. We knew it was going to come down to the wire. Felt like there were some more plays that we could have made. So regardless of a call or no call or what, I felt like there were other opportunities for us that I wish we could have taken advantage of. Well, I mean, listen, they're a great pass rush team, so they're gonna get after you at times, and you just want to be able to avoid negative plays, right? Get the ball out, get completions, positive plays, move the ball, move the chains. Unfortunately, the getting your arm hit and ball flying up in the air, that's a tough way to give the ball back to them there in overtime. Yeah. You feel like it's like that was something out of your control, right? And yet again, I like to focus on the things I can control, and so there was plenty of things as I rehearsed the game in my mind that, man, could have kept the drive alive here, could have got points here, whatever it might be. There's always those moments after a game, win or lose, where you felt like there were some opportunities, but in a game like this, every one of those would have counted. Yeah. It's not like we were inside the 5, and it was obviously putting together good drives, getting points, which was good. I think after getting the turnover, I think we were just 3 plays and kicked the field goal. Obviously, we would have liked to get something going there and gotten closer and potentially gotten a touchdown. But credit to their defense. That's a good question. There's nothing we can do about it. So it's unfortunate. Well, again, I got to focus on my job and focus on the things that I can control. And so when something like that happens, it's on to the next play. Defense is going out there trying to stop them, and then obviously now the game's in overtime, and it's all right. We get the ball. Let's go down and do something with it. No, I mean, listen, it was back and forth. It wasn't. I never felt like it was. Obviously we jump out 13-0, and so we've got the momentum at that point, and then it was hard fought after that. Hard fought, back and forth. Yeah, they played well. They played well.
Was it a run that was checked to a pass tag with a pass at the end there on that play that was probably, is it based on a certain look you saw or something, or was there one call initially?
No, it was a pass play all the way.
Start of that drive, sorry, that gave my quick mix up. Was there any, I think you guys scored points maybe on that?
Which drive are you talking about?
On the last one.
Last one in regulation. Well, obviously there was the big play to Ted. Prior to that, there wasn't anything to Tommy Lee, no. Oh, listen, so many things. Just the way we were able to come together. Bringing in some new guys, both in the draft and through free agency, that played pretty pivotal roles for our team. Not just their productivity, but their leadership. Just the togetherness. Guys, we know how to work, and we also know how to have fun. Man, we had a ton of fun this year, and obviously it stings right now, and it will probably for a while. But as we look back on, the 2018 New Orleans Saints, this was a special team. This was a special year, and ton of great memories. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I feel pretty positive. Yeah, that's one of the more sad parts about today as well for me. Knowing what an incredible teammate he's been, and leader and mentor, and just friend. Really unfortunate. I don't know what all you guys know, but he was sick earlier in the week and looked like appendicitis and just all these things, and you're trying to put together a game plan, and you have to go a certain direction before you know if he's up or down, and it just played out that way. And so obviously we were all locked in on practice and putting together the best plan we can and getting ready to come out and play, and obviously it would have been great to have him out there with us. There were some differences. There were times where he was getting doubled, other times not. They're playing more zone now than they did back when we played him the first time. But I think it was just call it the playoffs, and just everybody just kind of elevating their game a little bit. It just everything plays a little bit tighter in the playoffs. Because I feel like I will.
There are lots of players that's been pretty outspoken about their displeasure with the officiating and the replay system. Do you feel like the players' voices are heard when you talk to the league or communicate with the league about how the game is called?
I'm not sure. Well, listen, it's never going to be a perfect game, right? It's never going to be perfectly officiated, for example. There's a lot happening out there, and it happens very, very fast. And, you could talk about a solution potentially being replaying certain types of penalties. ones that you'd say are pretty black and white in regards to whether it was or wasn't, right? But I don't know how far that will go. Obviously, if they were replaying pass interference or, whether somebody was hit early before the ball got there, then I'm sure that would have been reviewed today and it would have been found that that was PI. But unfortunately, it's not. Well, being that it happened right there in front of, the person who would be the one making that call and everyone in the stands and everyone watching at home on TV. And yeah, that makes it even more difficult. And yet, like I said, in the moment, obviously yell and scream and how'd you not see that? But then after the fact, it's like, all right, nothing we can do about it. It's on to the next play. Yeah, yeah. No, that's true. Listen, it's tough. Each one of these is unique. Each one of these is special, and I'm not getting any younger. Even though some days I feel like it.
I don't know if you have a process now or if it's for that, but what these things are always so regimented. Do you
Yeah.
have a process where you put timetables, talk to wife, kids, family, kind of?
Yeah. My mind's not even there right now. So this is all still pretty fresh, but just going to, take a few days to kind of let it all settle in and talk with my teammates and my coaches. But I mean, I plan on being here next year and making another run at it.
Is there any advice you can give to fans who are trying to process this? Players have their own kind of ways that fans typically take on.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to, with anything that happens, whether you're, the one playing or whether you're the one who's so invested, which I know our fans are, in our team and in the season. You can go one of two directions. Either you can go in the tank or you can find a way for this to come together for good in some way, and that's always the mindset that I've tried to take. I think certainly that was the mindset we took last year after the loss at Minnesota. And I think you see the result of what happens when you take that approach. We turn that into good. We turn that into something positive. And it really brought us together as a team and strengthened us. And I hope that this will too. I hope that this will too. Well, the minute we go to overtime, I'm like, all right, here we go again. Absolutely. Yeah, without question. Yes. Yep. Who knows? Potentially. I think that seems to be the direction that things are going. You see what they do in the NBA now, different than what they've done in the past in college basketball. And then obviously college football as well. So that will consistently evolve, I think, or constantly evolve as they try to make this game better and as they try to make sure that it is as fair, right, as possible. Well, being that it would have worked in our favor, I think it's easy to sit here and criticize, or say that it should exist. I'm sure that because of this, as a result of this, there will be a lot of talk about potentially reviewing penalties or game-changing type penalties. It's just like all the reviews that go up into the booth within the, inside of 2 minutes. Maybe that's something that will happen in regards to certain penalties as well that are game-changing type penalties, which obviously that one was today.
So can you give an explanation for what exactly happened on the
I was not. I was focused on the game. I know Sean was talking to him, so I'm sure he could give you better insight. Yep, yep. Arm got hit, ball went up in the air. They got it, unfortunately. All right, guys, thanks.